for Perfetti. Pass across, tip, Pionk fires, Tokarski out, makes a save, rebound, all right on the line. Then Perfetti throws it in, scores. It took a couple of whacks, but finally the Jets bang it in. And it's Blake Wheeler that's got the power play goal to make it 1-0.
26 seconds left. Watch the movement. Pionk down to Perfetti. He's going to look like he's going to the net, but he throws it across to Dubois, right back to Pionk, and then it's on the net. And then after that, it's a scramble. Tokarski not only can't control the rebound as it comes through traffic, but he doesn't get the rebound. He reaches out for it. He tries to throw it away, but it hits Brock McGinn and comes back into play. And then you got a lot of big Jets hanging around the net looking for this loose puck. You got Wheeler, you got Lowry, and eventually it's Wheeler.
Perfetti hands it off for Wheeler. Blake Wheeler back to the point. Dillon slides it over. Pionk shoots, scores! Mark Scheifele, I believe, got a piece of that shot on the way to the net to deflect it past Dustin Tokarski, and it's 2-0 Winnipeg.
Whether or not he brought it in or not, they'll have a look at that. But let's first look at the goal. Once again, Winnipeg winning battles for 50-50 pucks. Wheeler to the point, a nice D-to-D, get it to the net. Touched it, it didn't. And we'll have a look at Scheifele here as he goes across and the puck drops onto the ice. I think his foot is over.
So trying to improve on that record, and here's the decision.
After coach's challenge, it was determined the play was offside at 4:35. Therefore, we have no goal. Please reset the clock to 4:35.
Along the boards, trying to hold it. Here's Kuhlman. Sends it across. Return feed broken up. Race forward here through center, and it's picked up by Kapanen. Kapanen waiting in front. Tip, scores! Drew O'Connor!
Here's a guy on the bottom six who's going to get the Penguins started. This is like DeMello loses his stick, and when he loses his stick, he bends over to pick it up, then he loses his footing, and then you're really in trouble. You see the stick there, and then he steps on the blade of it, and all of a sudden that gives Drew O'Connor an opportunity to get ahead of DeMello on the ice and become a viable pass option for Kapanen. And Kapanen shows great patience.
There's Booger through center. That's cut off. Connor to Ehlers down the wing. Nikolai Ehlers looping the goal with it. Goes to the point. Pionk fires, scores, but it's waved off. Right in front of the net.
Nice to set up and turn these pucks over, and that's exactly what they do. Pionk and Dubois do a great job of turning it over, and then it comes to the net. Now keep an eye on Dubois as he comes down through. Is he in the goaltender's way? I don't think he is. This one comes through clean. This Tokarski's having a ton of issues with pucks from the point, but he is in the blue paint and he wasn't pushed in. So this is going to be a tough one. Dumoulin gives him a push outward, but he rolls around Dubois and he goes into the blue paint where the referees may say it affects Tokarski's opportunity to come across and make a save.
So Rick Bowness has made 4 challenges this season. 3 were overturned.
After the coach's challenge by Winnipeg, the call on the ice was confirmed. There was goaltender interference on the previous play. Number 80 enters the crease on his own. Therefore, we have no goal.
Connor goes back to the goal. Dubois got it right in front. Great chance, and a stop made by Dustin Tokarski as Ehlers snuck his way in the slot.
To the Winnipeg Jets, and again, it's Dubois winning a battle down low behind the net.
Down the boards it goes. Morrissey off for Scheifele again. Checked by Bluger. Got it down along the boards. Wheeler up high. Here's Morrissey with a shot, and a glove save made by Tokarski.
Pittsburgh just blowing the zone with their 2 wingers. They're already at the far blue line, and if their D don't get the puck past the red line, that's a chance for Winnipeg, and what a real good one at that.
Here's Wheeler coming in, weight center, scores! Mark Scheifele on a great feed from Blake Wheeler. He waited, he faked, sent it to Scheifele, and it's 2-1 Winnipeg.
And taking it all the way into the other end. Pionk joins the rush. He's done that all night long. It's a rink-wide pass. Good net drive right there by Scheifele. And that net drive backs Friedman off. It backs everyone off. That's what net drive does. And Perfetti holds onto it and holds onto it. It's a late play to Wheeler, and then Wheeler gives it back to Scheifele, who drove to the net. It's like a wide receiver in football. You run the pattern, and then if it doesn't work out, you're going to run back towards your quarterback, find an open spot, and that's what Scheifele does. It's a smart play. It's a big goal for the Winnipeg Jets.
25th of the year for Mark Scheifele, and that one does count after his deflection in the first period that was called back. O'Connor ahead to Ehlers, scores! Nikolai Ehlers snaps it home. And just like that, the Jets take the 3-1 lead.
That's Rick Bowness' style. Eat him up in the neutral zone, and then let's use our transition and our net drive and attack to bury some points, and that's exactly what they do there. A sloppy play in the neutral zone. DeMello gets the puck right back up to Connor, over to Ehlers.
Lowry won the draw from Crosby. Back to the point. Morrissey shot off the backboards. Down goes Tokarski. It'll come free. DeMello wide open net. Oh, and a stop by Tokarski off of Carson Coleman. He just didn't get the puck up over his pad.
Starts with a clean draw here. One back by Lowry, and the point shot coming off the back wall that hits the left leg of Tokarski, but doesn't come back into the net. And then
Jason Zucker into the corner. Raquel on it. Try to flip it back to the point. Taken away by Scheifele, and Mark Scheifele will go out at center. Meanwhile, Zucker has dropped the gloves here. Back at the blue line with Brendan Dillon. And Zucker, couple of rights as his helmet popped off. Dillon trying to get the arm free.
Well, Zucker knows if he lets that right loose, he's going to be in trouble, and his best job was to hang on to that right. And Dillon's not happy. Riled up. He wants to know why they're not cheering louder. He bumps Dillon right there, and he gets the stick up a little high, so Dillon gives him a shove, and then a little cross-check, slash back, and this is just a lot of action going on, and then it's Zucker who drops the gloves.
DeMello picks it up. Goes up the middle for Scheifele. He'll get to the Penguins line. Left it for Cole Perfetti, trying to drive the net. Perfetti down, back up. He got it for DeMello to Scheifele, scores! What a setup, and what a goal as Scheifele's got his second of the night. 4-1 Winnipeg.
This starts in the Winnipeg end. It's right up the middle of the ice where they've controlled a lot of it tonight. Out to the outside. Perfetti walks in. He's got 3 Penguins all around him, but nobody comes up with the puck. And then it's DeMello who kind of poaches into the skates of everybody and pulls this puck out and then lays it right in the wheelhouse for Scheifele, and he snaps this top shelf.
They're going to improve on that and get their first win in Pittsburgh since October 8, 2019. And an impressive
back too.
Yeah, impressive 4-1 win for Rick Bowness and his squad tonight as Winnipeg picks up win number 28 on the season as they celebrate.